This is a demonstration of how to use the Coliscan MF test kits. The instructions for these test kits are available online at worldwaterpartners.org/Haiti. Each time you test the treatment system, you will have three types of samples. One is bottled water that's uncontaminated. Two is water that's been treated. And three is the raw water, or the water going into the treatment system. We recommend that you take at least 2 samples, but preferably 3 samples of the treated and the raw water. You should also make sure that when you're doing your testing, you start by testing the bottled water samples, then you test the treated water samples, and the last set of samples that you test will be the raw water samples. So this is our assistant today, Fred Jinke, and he's going to demonstrate how to use the system. So the first step is to take one of the Petri dishes out and to apply some of the liquid medium. So it's 2 milliliters of this medium. And we're going to pretend to use it here because we don't actually want to use this medium, we want to use it later. So then he's going to spread 2 milliliters of the medium onto the pad and make sure that it's well distributed on the pad. So after the pad is prepared, we can go ahead and get the sample ready. We're going to go ahead and take the top off of the filter apparatus. The syringe has been attached. I'm going to go ahead and take out one of the filter papers. There's a blue piece of paper that we're not going to use, and right under that is the filter paper. We're going to place it on here, grid side up, and then we're going to go ahead and wet it down so that it's nice and wetted down. And I'm going to just pull that through. Now remember, don't forget, this is the bottled water sample. We're always going to do the bottled water, then the treated water, then the raw water. So that way we don't get a lot of cross-contamination. So now that that's all ready to go and nice and wetted down, we can go ahead and test our first sample. Put that on there nice and tight. And we're going to measure out approximately 100 milliliters. There's little markings on the side. I'm going to fill it up to about 100 milliliters for each sample. We're going to do every sample at least twice, preferably 3 times. Then I just pull it through. Okay, so once the 100 milliliters has been pulled through, I'm going to pull this off, and I'm going to gently take the filter paper off. Try not to tear it. Sometimes it tears. It's okay. I'm not going to worry too much about that. And then we're just going to put that right onto the filter pad. So remember, the medium, this liquid medium, is on there already. That's the food for the bacteria. We're going to make sure that this is pushed down. Just gently go around the edges to make sure that it's nice and all contacting. We're going to put that on top, and that's it. So once the sample has been prepared, we want to store them and incubate them for about 24 to 48 hours. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to go ahead and store it upside down. So I'm going to flip it over, upside down, and I'm going to do that for all of our samples. So now that I have all my samples stored upside down, I'm going to use a Pringles can, a smaller Pringles can. They have smaller diameter cans. Those work a little better. But I'm going to go ahead and put my hand right there, hold them up, and then grab the lid, which is over here. So now I'm going to wait 24 to 48 hours. If it's a warm environment, 24 hours should be enough. But you can keep it at 90 degrees, 90 to 100 degrees is fine, wherever it's warm. If it's cooler, definitely wait 48 hours. After 48 hours, I'm going to go ahead and open it up and count my plates. So after 24 to 48 hours, the plates will look something like this. Usually, they're going to be either pink or blue colonies. And this is the Coliscan color guide that can kind of guide you through and interpret the different colors if you have different colors. Colors that are purple or blue are E. coli. Colonies that are pink we consider general coliform. Most likely the raw water samples will have some indication of colonies, whereas the bottled water and the treated water samples should be clear. If the raw water plates show no evidence of growth, either the raw water is clean or the kit has not worked correctly. In order to check this, you would create a positive control. To make a positive control, take bottled water, add a small amount of feces, and retest the water. The positive control with the feces in it should have bacteria indicated when you run the test. So this concludes the video. Best of luck with all the testing, and certainly let us know if you have any trouble.